Lil Tay comes back from the dead to revive her career with outrageous music video. The Lil Tay iceberg seems to be getting deeper and deeper day by day. Back in August, the Lil Tay Instagram account released a statement saying that she had passed away in a car accident, which came completely out of the blue after years of radio silence from Lil Tay. Now, while a lot of people were being very nice, they were saying the rest in pieces, they were photoshopping her in heaven with like Harambe and those other people. Many others, including myself, were skeptical, and that's why I didn't make a video on this when this first came out, because I really didn't believe that she was dead, given that her entire career was built off of being outrageous and doing things for clout. I couldn't help but feel like, okay, we haven't heard about this person in years, she's 14 years old, and what, all of a sudden she randomly dies in a car accident? Obviously that can happen and that would be tragic, but to me, I felt like there was a diabolical clout grab going on, something more sinister, and of course, I was vindicated, I was proven right. As the Instagram statement saying that Lil Tay had passed away was deleted, and she posted on her story saying that her parents made her post that or something. I don't know. Anyway, fast forward to 3 days ago, Lil Tay gets spotted at the airport and gets mobbed by paparazzi because this is the first time she's been seen in public, I think, in a while. Not too sure what she was going for with this outfit here. Kind of looks like a Fortnite skin. I guess it makes sense though. I mean, Fortnite was probably at its peak when she was also at her peak, so. But in case you don't remember, or maybe you weren't on the internet when she was famous, Lil Tay got big off of being this obnoxious 9-year-old girl who would hang around rappers and just flex money and basically just be as outrageous as possible.
I'm only 9 years old, but I'm richer than all y'all broke ass haters. This be my kitchen, it's bigger than your whole entire living room, and I got 4 more houses. Y'all haters are already older than me, but y'all still talking shit. I'm a 9-year-old millionaire. Shut your mouth before I smack you, auntie. Lil Tay out here balling in the IA. I dropped 200 racks on this car.
Okay, you can't drive, so stop. So I believe the story there, if I'm not mistaken, is that her dad was in real estate, so he'd have these properties that he would show to people. So he would take Lil Tay to these houses and then record the videos of her being out of pocket. And then she went viral on social media, and the bigger she got, she would start hanging out with rappers. She hung out with Lil Pump too, I think, which is just like, I was gonna call it weird, but I thought about it, and they probably have a comparable IQ, so maybe it makes sense. Anyway, Lil Tay dropped a music video today after, getting spotted at the airport a few days ago. So this music video is called Addicted to the Green. I'm sorry, it's called Sucker for Green. Official music video 7 hours ago. Now we can't watch it because of, copyright, but I'll just give you a quick summary. It's kind of what you'd expect from the title. A sucker for green, green being money. She loves money, which is evidenced by the fact that she has been talking about it for 5 years at this point. Her whole thing is how much she loves money and how much of it she has. It's the same thing she's been doing for 5 years. You got the supercars in the background that she still can't drive. We got some Benjamin Franklin's Visible in Frame, very standard. Not much to say about the song itself. I mean, the lyrics are pretty vapid, which is fine. That's what most music is, or at least most popular music. But I feel like with Lil Tay, after there's a rumor that you died at age 14, I personally would come back with a song with maybe some more meaning. She's not a horrible singer or anything, but, this whole thing does seem like a total PR stunt, and the like to dislike ratio, I guess, agrees with me, or maybe they just don't like the song. Well, I checked the comment section, and they all seem to be ironically supporting her, saying like, oh, we making it out the tombstone with this one, we making it out the obituary with this one, we making it out the casket with this one. Now, upon her return, besides dropping that song, she's gone live on Instagram, basically to complain about her dad, who she claims has been ruining her life for the longest time, which is believable. I think this guy was part of the master plan to basically exploit her for clout in the first place. Like, Lil Tay was his brainchild, he invented this image of this young girl being obnoxious and flexing money in expensive houses. So if you are low enough to exploit your daughter for clout and attention by turning her into like this caricature of this boastful flexer at the age of 9. But apparently that's only the surface. Apparently her dad is also behind a lot of other shady behavior. Lil Tay claims that her dad was like cheating on her mom.
And my abusive absentee father, who had not been in my life for years up till that point, decided to come back into my life to take control over my career and my money. That's why I disappeared. He started a court case to silence me so I could not speak on what was happening and so he could take control over my money. His name is Chris Hope. This is him. This is Chris Hope.
Okay, but I know this guy's given some mean investing advice. Come on, bro. If this guy has a stock that he's pitching you, you best bet on that stock. I mean, come on. Okay, that's not funny. Apparently this guy's horrible, but I will say if he came to me with a stock idea, perhaps I'd look into it.
All right, let's just get into it. Buckle up, because I cannot even tell you. I have to give you a summary of it. First of all, this man, he was bringing, when I was living with him, these are all events that happened before I became, because he had not been in my life for years before then. He was bringing random ass women around all the time and literally hooking up with them in front of me. I was a child. And one of those women was named Shima Ali, his assistant.
Now, this is a big if true situation. I can't say for sure that she's telling the truth or that, you know, any of this is real. Now, that being said, I actually sympathize with Lil Tay here because this is nearly impossible to prove because what she's saying is when she was younger, literally possibly from the age of 9 to 12 years old, this was happening. So it's very unreasonable to like sit here and ask her to collect evidence for these things that she's claiming now from when she was literally 9 to 12 years old. Like, that's not something that anyone could really do. If you really wanted to play devil's advocate, I guess you could make the claim that, you know, she's always been wanting attention, and so this could also be another attention grab. But again, look at the recent events in tandem with what happened when she was originally famous. I mean, her dad and her parents were manipulating her back then, using her as basically a cash cow, so why would it not be the case that they go even further to just treat her as a person wrong?
When I was living with them, like I said, they were still doing the most out-of-pocket sexual shit in front of me. She would get out of the shower and she wouldn't even put clothes on. And they were always playing these sexually inappropriate movies in front of me, openly in front of me. So that was the norms. Those were the norms in this household.
Now, she goes on to accuse that one of the women that her dad was around was also being very aggressive toward her and making her life harder. Now, the last thing that Lil Tay has produced upon her return to the internet besides the Instagram live stream and the music video is this clip of her doing exactly what made her famous in the first place, flexing.
5 years and y'all still broke. The GOAT is back. 5 years and I'm still the youngest one out. 5 years and y'all bitches are still broke. So don't take it out on me. Why the fuck are y'all coming at me for? Y'all hating ass bitches were hating on me when I was 9 years old. Talking all this shit when you don't fucking know me. So stop fucking talking. You did not come up. You had 5 years to come up and you didn't. So don't blame me, bitch.
Now, at this point, I don't know how much of this you can say is her own doing or how much of this is her parents' influence. I have no idea. I don't know if she just wants to be famous herself and so she's doing the thing that worked when she was famous. I have no idea. That all being said, I still think that what she's doing is somewhat her fault. It seems like she has some more agency over her own life now and is still being obnoxious by choice. So, for that reason, I will say a little bit whack, but I do feel bad for her if what she's saying is true on the Instagram live stream, and I mean, that's about it, really. If you guys ended up enjoying this video and have any updates, let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys around.